crap, that was a big truck. Who dat? Who dat? Ty, what's up, Ty? You're number one. We're number one. We're number one. Always, forever, second. It's okay, Jay. I still love you. All that matters is that you're here. It's all that matters. I'm trying to open up my breakfast, and I'm like challenged here. Ooh, strawberry. I want ultra healthy with the breakfast today. I got a acai bowl or a acai bowl, whatever you call them. Oh, that coffee's good. James, what's up, homie? Oh, I didn't know this was plugged in. J. Hell yeah. Alright, hold on. I'll put the actual stream up here in a sec. Morning, Bethy. Morning. Good morning. Should I put up anything else? I don't even know. Live. That was quite a basketball game, though, huh? I don't know if the Spurs will actually beat the Thunder, but I hope they do. Even though typically I'm not supposed to like the Spurs as a Suns fan. Good morning, fake J. Fight. Wait, is that another J? How many J's do we have in here? 5KJ? Jarp? Everyone's name starts with J here. What are we gonna have like a J fight? How much is your FanDuel, like your bet reset thing? Like what's your max bet on it where you get back? Damn, eating healthy is tough. What's up, Token? Oh my god. I thought that was gonna be like $10. Wait. You're gonna do like a 3-4-legger with that? Is that what you're telling me? Putting $100 on a 3-4-legger, it'll win you a lot of money if you win. Yeah, I would imagine. I'm telling you, well, I don't have any proof of this, but after when Luce posted that parlay that got cashed out, it gave me, I had ideas running through my head like crazy, like missed opportunities from yesterday. Oh, round robin, okay. Give me a sec. I'm just kind of eating, waiting for people to join up. Yeah, well, and Bethy, because I was going to recommend that they do the boost, because I think boosting 50% is better than the bet reset. But I don't know. It's hard to say because their max bet is $100 on the bet reset. So it's like I guess either or is fine. Trent, I need you to apologize. Send me $100 to apologize. Very rude. Um, I don't have a top three yet, so give me a minute here. Like, if anyone's in a rush and needs something right now, I'll figure something out. But I usually don't pick this early because it's like really early in the day. It's only 8 a.m. here. Trent, you going yard today? What, Grisham? Aw, shit. See, Token sent me money, Trent. Where you at? Thanks, Token. I like that image. That literally looks like my computer chair too. Like really similar. Holy shit. Jay Porter, are you in Arizona? I'm not going to answer that question quite yet. I tried, Jarp. I'm trying to help the boys out and the girls. Don't rush the process. You ain't lying. Someone said, who got scratched from their start? Oh, the Rangers guy. So it's Tyler Alexander. Did Rocker get scratched, or is Alexander going to be like a... Yeah. I didn't even see what car it was. Or is he going to be like an opener? I don't know. Rocker's 6'5", 245. Holy shit. Guy's a fucking monster. I'm his pimp. Pimp. Mr. Anderson. Yeah, it helps. Honestly, it helps when I make my final decisions. It helps to see the lineups. Like yesterday, Bomb really stood out to me when they put him in a 3-hole, even though Schwarber didn't play, but that's why. And I actually boosted Bomb, so that's how much confidence I had in him. And then I liked Goldie a lot. For whatever reason, Goldie just hits leadoff home runs whenever he's in the leadoff spot. So that was a missed opportunity just to parlay them, you know. So I gotta start thinking more about stuff like that. And bear with me. I'm eating food I'm eating like really healthy this morning. And it's a lot of foods I don't really like that much. I think I used to like bananas when I was a kid, but oh my god. I'm working on it. Like Schwarber is okay today, but Burns has been solid this year, but I still think he's fine. I actually like Reds more today. And it's interesting that their odds are kind of high because Luzardo's really struggled this year. So Stewart, Cruz, Myers. Myers' odds went down. They were 7-10 last night. I really like Myers. So he's like a good example of like how I liked Goldie yesterday in leadoff. Myers should lead off against a lefty. So assuming he does, like I'm gonna put him in a two-legger with somebody else that I really like, and we'll go from there. You would put $30 in Arenado. Whoops, I want to move this over here. Check something real quick. Somebody unsubscribed. How rude. So rude. Oh, okay, that just hasn't taken effect yet. I see now. Well, I guess I can go the other way and ask who your favorite picks are today. Hey, Skylar. Excited. I didn't see you there. Mr. Rude, who are your top picks today? And don't be rude about it. I don't work for free. Yeah, that's more at work when I'm working with you. Did this change too? Falter with a 10 or I don't remember seeing Falter yesterday. David Ortiz, yeah. The Yankees lose. There's a lot of different pitchers showing. I don't remember Sammy Peralta last night on my video. And then obviously Tyler Alexander changed. What's going on here? Bailey Falter? Who the heck is that? Manzardo, Sheets, and Adele. Well, first of all, always lock in your first instinct. So whether you use, your reset on it or not, I would at least put something on it, because I did mention I do like Manzardo and Sheets for sure. Did I mention Adele last night? I don't remember, but I do against Jacob Lopez. Yeah, I think I did mention Angels because I for sure mentioned Trout and Soler. Adele actually has the lowest odds. So yeah, obviously he's the favorite Angel. Well, A versus A, right? But you know what's hilarious is Jose Siri is playing for the Angels, and he used to be like on the Mets and stuff, and he would always be in the 9 hole, and he would hit random home runs. But now he's fallen off the face of the earth. He's really struggled. Jeez. Yeah, but it's just a slow time of year, Trent. Like, obviously, this whole weekend was really slow. And I don't know. Next weekend is Memorial Day weekend. I'm not sure how it's going to go. It should be busier, though. And then the Twins against McCullers is an interesting. Oh my God, Buxton has 3 hits off McCullers. I don't know if Buxton's going to play, but all 3 of his hits are doubles. Yeah, I'm sure we are. Oh, from. Now I see what you said. Yeah, Memorial Day. On Monday, I get time and a half though, so that'll be nice. Jay Porter's trying to stalk me, but I'm trying to see if he lives in Arizona. If anyone lives in Arizona and wants to meet up, I'm down. There's someone in the NBA channel, Chan Man. I don't remember his name. He he's moving here in August, and he wants to meet up. He said he wants to meet up and take a picture for the Discord. Kazuma? Who's Kazuma? Is that his first name? I don't know his first name. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Okamoto. If you're just talking about Okamoto, I don't even remember what his matchup is. Oh, is that the Yankee Stadium one? Against Warren? Probably not. He's not a terrible choice. You can virtually take anyone at Yankee Stadium, but this is a tough matchup here. It feels like another bait game. I mentioned yesterday one of the games looked like bait, and I can't remember which one it was, but it definitely was the Angels game, unless you had Nito. Are you going all weekend token to the Waste Management? We definitely got to meet up if you're coming out here. I live like not even 10 minutes from where the Waste Management Open is. I live really close to it. If I took anyone from the Yankee game, it would probably be. Well, no, I'm just curious about if anyone has faced any of these guys. Oh, Varsho. The funny thing is, I said I liked Varsho, and he's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs off Warren, so that's fine. When they have numbers like that off someone, I'm always okay with taking them. I'm from Chicago, Ty. There's a lot of Chicagoans out here. I don't hate the D-backs though. Like I've supported them a lot. I've been to a lot of D-backs games. It's okay. I'm almost sorry you're a Red Sox fan right now. Oh yeah, so Kumar Rocker was scratched. It says on here. So Rocker is not playing for sure. So I'm guessing this will be a bullpen game for them, unless this Alexander guy's any good. Let's see. Oh, he's been in the league for a little while. Hey, the White Sox are fun to watch this year. I got no problems with them. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bullpen game. He's pitching like 1 inning maybe. Unless they want to keep him in there to preserve the bullpen. Anyway, then some other sneaky... Well, I'm still confused about this Falter guy, why he's starting. Let me see how he pitches. 3 innings, 0.1, 2. Wait, who is he facing? Oh, Boston. Okay. So, I really like Contreras in back-to-back. He could hit one on the first inning off this Falter kid. And then I like Raffy as well in Boston. Someone take notes. Is he even on here? There he is. Look at that. Look at those odds, too. Plus 790. Ooh. Juicy. Schmidt. Schmidt's probably like the most trustworthy giant right now. Yeah, I like Schmidt. I think Devers is fine here too. Nelson is an interesting guy. He's one of those guys that either has a really good or bad start. I think his last start it was pretty good from what I remember. Yeah, he won 7 innings, 3 earned runs. He's given up a home run as one home run each of his last 3 games. Oh, and he gave up 2 before that one. So he gave up 2 in this one, 2 in this one. So he's giving up home runs. What was yikes? Is this something CTY said? I see message retracted. Somebody made a comment on, I don't know if you guys watched my YouTube video, and I'm not getting into like depth in this because we're not talking about anything political or whatever, but I mentioned the energy drink stuff and how they're bad, and they mentioned the COVID vaccine, and I just wanted to cry. So it's like, don't start stuff like that. That's not worth it. This is a sports betting Discord. I'm not a health advice giver, but I'm just stating a fact is all. They're bad for you. In moderation, anything in moderation is fine. I'm not saying you have to quit drinking energy drinks. I'm just making a recommendation. But yeah, we're not doing anything like that. If I ever see any political discussion in the Discord, people are getting banned or timed out. Oreo says hi. He's on the desk, frolicking. Actually, if you want to consider this a long shot parlay, you could do. I call him Rafi because I don't know how to say his name. But Rafi and Myers. Hmm? Hmm? Don't do it. Don't do it. I can delete that. Whoops. Maximize. And then also, like yesterday, with like Caminero was a really solid pick. Like sometimes I just overthink these things. But yeah, man, even Manzardo has low odds. I love how Jamani Jones is always like up here, but he'll get like maybe an at bat or two. Because once they take Messick out or whatever, they're just going to take him out of the game and put like Kerry Carpenter. Well, Carpenter's probably still on the injured list, but actually that means he'll probably play more than it's Carpenter on the injured list, unless they took him off, but I have no idea. Torkelson, he's not listed. Veerling's got nice odds at 820. Is anybody going to try Edwards today? The hometown hero. Guy hits home runs at home every game now. It's just funny how he hits them at home, but he can't hit them on the road where Miami Park is really big. Oh, he misspelled. Who else do we like today? Soto we always like, but oh yeah, Griffin. I like Vientos. I mean, who the heck is this guy? Nick Morabito. He is being called up by the Mets. Team is set to promote number 11 prospect. The source confirmed, adding to the roster. Oh, they DFA'd Austin Slater. Yeah, I'm shocked. Austin Slater is still in the league. That guy, I can't do anything. All right. Well, they got a 5'10", 185 center fielder. I obviously don't know anything about him. His odds are crazy. Plus 1,800. All right. Who else do we like today? Alvarez. Good. I think Bell's okay too. If you want to try him back to that Holiday, I know you mentioned him in your video. It might be worth doing a single on him. Yeah, I think he's fine. Um, he isn't. He's very 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 streaky. Like, I think it was last year where he kind of just sucked, and then he just randomly hit a home run. So hopefully he's healthy and shows up. But I don't really consider him a home run hitter, but I do like him because he usually leads off, and I love leadoff hitters. So there's that. This cat. I let him back outside. But yeah, this Jax guy has been pitching pretty well lately too. At home, he's got a 2.35 ERA at home, so he pitches well at home. He doesn't go very many innings apparently. 5, 4, 2, 2, 1. That's interesting. I didn't realize he didn't pitch very many innings. Before that, he would only pitch like 1 inning. What's up, Blue G? How you doing? And then who else? Somebody else was coming back. Who else was coming back from injury that I said you could pick? I'm blanking. I don't remember who it was. Someone tell me, who was it? So I think somebody else was coming back from the IL. Oh, Acuna. I said Acuna on the Braves. Good. Doing aight. He's doing aight. How does this work? Let's see. Wait, what? I can send 10 free memberships? Huh? Oh my God, it gave it to Trent. God. Oh no, it didn't. Good. Okay, good. I read that as Trent. Haha, you didn't get one, Trent. I don't even know who any of these people are. None of these people talk. That's too funny, though. I think I said I can give 5 more. All right, here we go. See who gets them. It's random. I can't pick. Do I have a lock today? We'll figure that out in a sec. 5 KJ. It's giving it to people that don't talk. No. No, it's fine. That's cool, though. I didn't know I had 10 free memberships to give. Cool. Well, now I have 21 members. So I had 11. Now I have 21. How do I make this go away? Go away. I was going to gift Blue G a membership, but I don't think I can. Put user in timeout. You're welcome, upgrade, OP grade. They let me give 10 free ones away, so there you go. Can someone give me a membership, please? Hello, other James. Yeah. Long time lesson. I listen to you every day while I'm working. I do flooring. Nice. Oh, you meant long time listener. I think it probably auto-corrected the wrong word. Well, welcome, OP grade. I don't know if is it upgrade or OP grade. Oh, I'm gonna eat this reluctantly. Hold on. It's also cold and I have sensitive teeth, so it's like awkward. If I could give a specific membership to you, I would, but it's random. See right here? It just says 1 membership, 5 memberships, 10 memberships, and it doesn't let me like send them. James Shank, thank you, sir. We're growing as a community. Thank you so much. The first one. Anyway, someone asked if I had a lock today. Do I have a lock today? Let's see. Maybe it'll be the good luck charm, James Shank. Trent, I hate you. Moore, what's up, homie? My army guy. Thank you for your service, by the way. I don't know if I ever said that. We have a lot of people that I work with that one of the guys was in the, one was in the Navy, one was in the Air Force, and then there's others, obviously. And those are, one of them's younger. He's only like 30-something. But yeah, we have plenty of people that were in the Army and stuff. I'm due for another 3-legger. I want to hit another 3-legger. Minimum, maybe 4. Favorite today. Honestly, right. If I had to pick one right this second, I'm going to say, hold on, let me check the weather again. Yeah, look how hot it is. So I will lean Stewart. Stewart has a really good matchup today. And his odds are actually pretty good at plus 390. So I like him. I wouldn't say either of these two as a favorite, but I do like McLean or Steer as well. And if you remember my rule, if I take Steer, I have to take McLean, because if I take Steer, then McLean will hit, vice versa. If I take McLean, then Steer will hit. I'll be curious to see where they hit in the lineup, how they put that order up. But yeah, I like Stewart a lot in this spot. He looks really good. Here, I'll pick one from each game. I'm actually gonna go Riley in the Marlins game, and then I like Manzardo. Who's pitching for? Oh yeah, Jax is. And then Bradish. And then I'm going to go Aranda. Where's Aranda? Aranda's got nice odds, too. Stewart. And not one from each team, just one from each game. This one's kind of... There's a lot of good options. I do like Bichette for the back-to-back, if anyone wants to try him. And then... Tick-tock, tick-tock. All right, we'll say Vientos, because 2 years ago, he was my guy. He was just, it's funny. Every time I went grocery shopping, it would be like a day game, and I'd take Vientos, and he hit a home run. I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. Maybe I have to go grocery shopping later today. Royals' new home run park is set up super. Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Especially because the wind blows out like every game too, and it's like it doesn't even help. Like, come on. Bell, Pete, Baldwin, Trout. I'd probably just take Baldwin out just because of the park. And I mean, I don't have a problem with him facing a lefty, but I'd rather go like Acuna or Riley. But I would honestly just like take out that game and then go if you want a four-legger. So Pete, Baldwin, Trout, or Bell, Baldwin, Trout. I would go like Manzardo or Stewart. You could take Schwarber if you really want to. But yeah, I would probably. Is Baldwin not playing? How do you know? It's really early. What's his first name? I don't remember. I'll just type this. Is it a scheduled day off for him maybe? Oh, he's on the injured list. Oh. Alrighty then. Well, there you go. Baldwin's not playing. that I did not expect. I don't. Why is he on the injured list? What happened? 10-day IL. That's not good. That sucks. He's having a fantastic year. I hope it's not like a serious injury. Let's see. Drake Baldwin. Google. Braves release Aaron Bummer, place Baldwin on injured list. Oblique strain. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, D-Boy is ahead of us here. D-Boy. What D-Boy, are you in Atlanta? Huh? You got the insider information? Huh? What's going on there? Huh? Jeffers hurt his wrist? No. I might actually cry. Jeffers. So all the catchers are getting hurt. Jeffers, Baldwin. Come on now, man. That's not good. So that means Acuna will lead off then, I would imagine. All right, who's my favorite from this game? We'll say Rice. Rice is a good old reliable racer. And then I'm going to go a little different here. I'm not going to take Alvarez because he's too obvious. We're going to go... I'm leaning Clemens. Colors versus Matthews. Zebby Matthews. Let's see if any of them have faced Matthews just because. Why not? Oh, yeah, that felt good. No holds bar in here. No, he has not. What's his career like? Stats. 12 home runs, 11 home runs. How many innings? Where is his innings? Why do they make everything so hard to find? 79 innings, 12 home runs. Okay. So I guess he's always hurt. 37 innings, 11 home runs. All right, whatever. Don't matter. They either hit it or they don't, right? All right, I'm going to go Walker. Where is the link to my Discord? It's magical. I'll show you where it is. The question is why you're not a member already. There it is. I'll pin it. All right, so Walker, it's a tie between Walker and Clemens. I like Clemens as well. Cubs game. I guess we'll just have to stick with Yelich. As much as I don't like him. I feel like he's just a Cub killer. He always has a good game against us. And then we'll take a Pirate here. Maybe. For the Pirates. By the way, the password is back. That's what they call him because of his name. Jahustinix. I forgot to say his name. This is a big boy. You know what? He's gonna want to show up, so maybe take him as a long shot. If I didn't take him, I'd say Ozuna. It's not a terrible idea, because they have good odds today, I'm sure, Myers and Holiday, so just throw them in a two-legger. See if they can hit coming back. I like that idea. Sammy Peralta, a lefty for the Rockies, versus a lefty for the Rangers. I'm assuming this is going to be a bullpen game for both teams, so I would prefer a righty here. So I'd go Goodman or Berger probably. If you want to try this Justin Foscue guy back to back, I'm fine with that. He hit yesterday, so maybe he'll go back to back, and then Young is okay too. So I would go. Excuse me. I'm gonna say Berger, and then Goodman, right neck and neck with him. I'm trying not to go too chalky though. We gotta start thinking outside the box because if we go too chalky, it just doesn't work out. All right, Lopez versus Detmers. I really like the Angels. Hopefully, can come to life in this game. Obviously, Adele's really good. I'm just gonna say Soler. Just feels like it's that time. Trout just doesn't hit very well at home. Home runs, I mean, he doesn't hit that much power. So I I like him today. I'm fine with you picking him, but I'd rather go Soler is all I'm saying. And then what do we got? It skips down to this game. So let's go to Miller versus K. Obviously, I like Murakami and Montgomery, but we'll stick with Julio since he hit yesterday. I think he's fine, but I do like Montgomery and Murakami. And then what was the next game? Yeah. We'll just say Devers, even though I said we wouldn't go too chalky, but I wouldn't even consider him chalk right now because he kind of stinks. And then San Diego, LA, Sheets, of course. All right, give me one sec. I will be right back. What I miss? What I miss? Asian invasion bet today. Who are you gonna take? I wouldn't take Suzuki. Cubs are probably gonna get struck out 15 times a day. Come on. Got a profit boost for WNBA. Oh God, Trent. I don't know anything about WNBA. There's only one game today. Wait, I thought who the heck are the Tempo? Is that new team? Toronto Tempo. They beat the Sparks and the Storm. Wow, what a name. Toronto Tempo. Yeah, I don't know anything about WNBA, so good luck with that. Good luck. Danny boy. Yeah, yeah. I know who you are, Danny boy. My dad's name is Dan. Danny boy. So this is like a fun little list. Yeah, it's on the Athletics. Right. Here. Plus 680 on FanDuel. Wonder what happened to Jeff McNeil's power. I wish I could pick him. Is he a pick today? Nah, not. Probably not against a lefty. And like Chanul, those guys aren't hitting either. Yeah, I think he's fine today. He's a good pick. By sixes? Does that mean 6 of them have to hit for you to get paid? I don't know. I hope 6 of them hit if you're making that big of a list, but it can be hard. My best day ever was 8 out of 20. And then that was last year. And then I also had a 7 hit day last year. And then some 6s. Last year was decent. The beginning of last year was really good. And now it's the opposite. The beginning of this year is kind of shit. Yeah. Can you even round robin this many people? Well, you can. Wait, did I take off? Yeah, I took them off. 11 by 364. 2 by 91. That's hilarious. I mean, you could round robin it. You put $1 on it for fun. $1,001 wagers at 1 cent each. Is that even worth it? I always tell my brother to put $1 on all his bets, and he had $1,300 bet. I would have won like $260 on $1. He had Yelich, Contreras, bomb. Did he hit that? Did he win that? Yelich, Contreras, bomb? Oh, yeah. It's all good. Best thing to do is just move on. Too many gamblers like dwell on stuff, and I know it sucks, but another thing is like people post like winning slips and stuff from like Twitter or whatever. But there's literally millions and millions of parlays being made, so obviously some are going to get hit, and some big ones too. So you can't be like, and then people will follow that guy and be like, oh man, he's going to hit tomorrow, and they won't hit for another year. So it just happens. Nice. It's a nice hit. I remember what Luce posted yesterday. That someone posted on Twitter. They cashed out a $5 three-legger and it would have hit. I'm telling you, cashing out is a scam. I know I've mentioned this before, but I think it's worth repeating. If you cash out $5 for 131, I think that's what it was, you're very likely to give back that 131 back, right? Whether it's the next day, whether it's over the next week, whatever. You're probably going to give it back because that's just how gambling is. Yeah, real men let it ride. He would have won roughly 1,900 and change if I did the math right. And that you could use, I don't know, to get ahead on bills, to pay your rent, whatever. I mean, some people will give that 1,900 back, don't get me wrong. And I mean they'll give it back within days or a week or two. Yeah, Baldwin's on the IL. Detroit Rocker. We went over that earlier because somebody picked Baldwin or wanted Baldwin in their four-legger, and who D-Boy ended up pointing out that he's on the IL. Team no cash out. Like a couple years ago, I had an NBA parlay, money lines, right? I had $50 on it to win like, I don't even remember, 600 something and change, and I decided to cash out, and guess what? They would have won. So, and I know that's only one example, but there's others. There's other examples of me cashing out where I would have won. And it's a huge advantage. Think how much money the book saved cashing out $130 as opposed to paying out almost $2,000. That's why they offer it. That's literally why the books offer it. And think how much money. Of course, this guy's like mowing the lawn right by my door. But think how much money the books save over the years by people cashing out, and they would have won their parlay or even a single bet. If you're cashing out single bets, it's the same thing. But single bets, you can also, if it comes down to the last leg, like the money line parlay I had last week with the Giants and the Dodgers. I said, if you want to hedge it, take the Giants at plus 440. It's pretty good. And with baseball, you never know, right? And it turned out to be the right call. You could have put, like, if you're gonna win, let's say you have $5 on it and you're gonna win 1,000. If you could have easily hedged $100 on that that plus 440, and you would have won either 440 or 5 into 1,000. Now it also depends on what the cash out is. You could just probably cash it out. Like that one guy had $100 on the money line parlay, and he had a $3,500 cash out. So in that case, you could hedge like he could have hedged $1,000 on it, realistically, if you have the money, of course. But if you put 1,000 on a plus 440, now that pays 4,000, while your parlay pays. What was his win? I don't remember how much he would have won, but it was a lot. Something online is showing Blade to lead off today. Do you like him too? Is Blade leading off? Blade shouldn't. No, it's not Blade. It'll be Myers will lead off. He doesn't lead off against lefties. Myers does. More than likely. I know Blade won't lead off, but it should be Myers. Who we have discussed that I like. Dane Myers. Blade, I don't know how he hits against lefties, but you can take him if you want. That's fine. Bryce Terang. That's not a leadoff lay. TBBY. I don't think any of those guys lead off. What do you mean by leadoff lay? Sheets, Olson Jr. None of those guys lead off. Russ Snyder's having a tough year. I think he's okay, but he's not. His average is like 132. I mentioned in my video. That guy is having a rough year. He probably regrets leaving Boston. Reynolds rap. Actually, let's just look at this. Gorman likes it off Keller, apparently. Reynolds is 4 for 12 off Liberatory. Yeah, I think it looks good. Sure. Even Lee has a home run off Nelson. He's injured, though. This is day-to-day return tomorrow. Yeah, Dane Myers. And I like him today, so you can put him in something. Acuna has a home run off Garrett, and he's back today. McCutchen doesn't play every day. He let off yesterday, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't play today. He might, though, because it's a lefty starting. I don't trust it, though. I think they took him out after like 2 at-bats yesterday, so I don't think he's worth the risk. And he's just old for a baseball player, even though I'm like older than him, which is awkward to say. But I don't think he's worth the risk when, whoops, wrong game, Texas. Yeah, those sites don't have everything right. McCutchen, he had 3 at-bats, but still, it's like they'll pinch hit him quick. If I'd be surprised if he let off again. That was weird that he even let off, but he's just on the tail end of his career. I wouldn't take him. He's got 1 home run this year too. Which is more than Tatis. We can say that at least, right? Shots fired, shots fired. Buxton. Hopefully Buxton comes back. Barnack is 2 for 2 off McCullers. No home runs, but it means he sees them well. Anyway. I'm actually eating like one of these acai bowls, whatever you call them, acai bowl, with like strawberries, bananas, blueberries. I don't know. I just want ultra healthy this morning because I've been kind of bloated the last few days. These things are not cheap, too. And yeah, I'm just big on eating in general. Even though I'm tall and thin, but I pretty much have to eat breakfast. Otherwise, I'm Starving. It's not bad. I'm just forcing myself to eat it though. I'm trying to. Stewart's odds are going down, by the way. I'm just forcing myself to eat this right now. This is a good two-legger. I'm just trying to find a third leg for this one. It's probably gonna be an angel like Adele. And remember, I like taking a guy who hit a walk-off the previous day, so I do like Nito today. I feel like it tends to boost their confidence. You eat once a day. Come on, Token. I reluctantly eat at work. They have an employee dining room where you can like order whatever you want, but it's like the worst quality food you can eat in your life. But I just don't have a choice when I'm hungry, you know. Here's a three-legger I like. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna take a little screeny of this. A little screeny beanie. Water, salad, chicken, steak, and rice. Nothing else. See, that's what I should do. I like it more just generic. Like for lunch, I'll probably go to this barbecue place and get. I like they have this. I can either get turkey, brisket, chicken, and then I get it with beans. But yeah, I'm trying to go. I try to stay like low carb. I know a lot of these fruits have, or can be like kind of high in sugar, but obviously it's not bad in moderation. And fruit's better than eating a bag of chips, right? And then you can obviously stick with Ramirez, as we know he's finally figuring it out. So he's an option today for sure. Mad vegetables. I actually eat a lot of apple slices. That's my jam. I like strawberries a lot. Oh my god, like a seed or something just like went down my throat. Like I like carrots, but just like I feel like when I snack on carrots, they make me really thirsty. I'm always really thirsty after I eat them. Let's do a super chalk parlay. No matter the matchups, I don't care the matchups. The matchups can suck it. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not doing Otani though. It's between so I'd probably rather have Soto than Judge, honestly. Soto definitely has the better park too. He's at Washington. Cantaloupe. Why? Why? What's wrong with cantaloupe? Apples, strawberries, and any melon. And then this, just something chalky, just for fun. You could do Murakami, Montgomery, in place of someone like Soto, just in case. Or even Shea. I do like Shea today. He should lead off against Detmers, the lefty. So nasty. And then I like Contreras. I like Contreras again. Actually, you could do like almost like a catcher lay. I know Contreras has been playing first base or DH, but we'll still call him a catcher for old time's sake. I like watermelon, but it has to be like good quality because I had watermelon the other day and it was awful because it was like just generic grocery store, whatever the hell. It was not good. I had to throw it away. Stewart, Acuna, Contreras. I think that's fine. I also would consider just doing Stewart and Contreras just in case Acuna stays cold, but those three are fine. Or you can do a round robin. Trying to find another catcher I like. Christian Vasquez. You never know. He might hit one. Orlando Arcia is back. What team is he on? He still says he's on the Rockies. I didn't know Orlando Arcia was still in the league. He's on the Twins. I think he wasn't he on the Twins last year? Oh no, it's the Rockies, obviously. I'm an idiot. He had 3 home runs last year, 0 the year before, but only in 14 games. And they had 17, 17 in 2 consecutive years with Atlanta. I didn't realize he was on Atlanta for so long. And he played a lot, too. How much percentage do I like Judge today? Not enough for his odds. His odds are too low for me. Although yesterday they were really low. But I did like him yesterday. Today, 10%. Money line. You're a money line. No, go to sleep. Nope, you gotta go to sleep first. Go to sleep, young man. Don't tell me what to do, devil lady. Oh, Goodman. We can just take Goodman. He's a catcher, right? I'd say I'd prefer the two-legger here, Contreras and Langoliers, but the three-legger. This would be the three-leg catcher parlay right here. Lamar, what's up, Lamar? Mr. Edward, how are you? How are you, sir? Catchers. Save. I took away my like. Petey Steer. I'm down. Steer me to victory. He wants some money. Trent wants some money line parlay before he goes to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. If the Grand Slam bonus for DK was just Sonoja, the 250,000 would have only been split. Oh my god, that would have been insane. But who actually picks him? I think. I think because people somehow have multiple accounts. I think they just use their other account and just put them on the most random people or other accounts, I should say. I mean, for all I know, they're just using like their wife or their kids or their cousins. You know, I don't know how they make multiple accounts, but is it McMahon Day? Is it? You tell me. You remember me asking why players are hitting 2 home runs in the same game after hitting one is a popular trend or what? I don't recall this. What my rule of thumb is if they hit a home run their first at bat, I'm okay with live betting them. But I typically don't like live betting home runs because it's very volatile and mostly in the way that you're going to lose. But I would prefer pregame betting them 2 home runs because the odds are way better than live betting. Yeah, that makes sense, James. Just be careful what you say. You don't want you don't want the sports books knowing that. They'll ban you for that. But it could be her. You just tell her to bet what to bet, and then that's it. All right, Orioles, Tampa. I'm still gonna go with Tampa. The Phillies are actually favored here, huh? Well, they can't win every game, right? Okay, Messick. Yeah, well, we're gonna take Cleveland just because they're hot and the Tigers are just trash right now. McLean versus Griffin. Yep, Mets are hot. Stick with them. I avoid pitchers duels, so I'm not picking that game. As much as I hate to say it, I think the Brewers are going to win this game, but I might skip that one too. Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying they can. They can ban people for that. I'm not saying they will. I'm just saying they can. Oh, that's why your grammar's a little off. I get it. It's all good. I'm pretty good at deciphering what people are saying. Astros or Twins? Hmm. Might be another one to skip. We'll go Red Sox. This is literally a pick 'em. Literally a pick 'em. Pick 'em, pick 'em, pick 'em. I'd probably say Rockies just because the Rangers' offense is so bad, but I think I'll avoid that one. I like Angels here. Um, I probably like the White Sox here. Dodgers should win this game. I think we'll just stick with that. I like sticking with 7 or 8 legs, so we'll go with that. There you go, Trent. Lock it in. Give me half when you win. Thank you. Sheesh. I can't tell you yet, EG. You gotta wait. I gotta wait for. I literally have to wait for lineups to come out before my revelations come to fruition. You see this? Hold on. You see that? It says secret. Yeah. You see that? Oh yeah. I'm hiding it because I don't want anyone to see it. I took notes yesterday. Well, let's give it like a few days because we don't, you know, obviously this shit's hard to do. It's hard to win parlays, but when I saw Luce's, when he posted that guy's parlay, I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. It wasn't Luce's parlay. It was the one that he posted from Twitter. Sorry. So I don't want people to think that he cashed this out. Luce. Oh God, he posts so much. So he posted this. And then I like some thoughts came through my head when I saw the players that were picked that this would have won, you know, cashed out 131. But if you had $10 on this, it would have paid like 3,800 something. So divided by 2 is what it would have paid because it's $5 bet. So it's like I don't understand the point of cashing this out. Like this is insane to me. Why even place this for $5? Like are you really that hard on money where you have to cash out? And this is $131 is so easy to get back. But this gave me ideas. As soon as I saw this, I was like, I knew I was just like overthinking things. But yeah, I literally have to wait for lineups to come out. So. When you randomly take your break at work and Steve is live, that's a dub. What's up, Jason? What's deep think right now? Super blind. What is that? It's beautiful. What's beautiful? Oh. What is it? No, it's Pepe. It's like, what's even the point of risking the $5 if you're just gonna cash out? Like, I don't. That's what I'm like. Yeah, if someone had $100 on that and they were offering them like 5 grand or something, sure, cash out, whatever. You know, that's amazing money, right? But also think of it this way: it would have if you had $100 on that and the win was $38,000, right? Is cashing out 5 grand worth it? Like, should you be risking $100? Probably not. Do I really want the Red Sox? Hold on. Oh yeah, Suarez is starting. Casey already struggles enough to hit sometimes. That looks good. We'll post that. Money lines. We'll post that right now before someone asks. Alright, deleted. Easy answer. If you're not afraid to lose, then you would have to put $100. So if that's the case, let it ride. Yeah, and you can't really hedge home runs. If it was a money line, you know, you could hedge it or just cash out, whatever. But at least a money line, when you hedge it, you're guaranteed to win something. Stuart Mandarin. You mean Manzardo, I'm assuming? Excuse me. Contreras Varsho. I don't think I'd put Varsho in a parlay like that, but maybe a two-legger with something. I like Varsho, but once again, researching on batter versus pitcher can really screw you over. Yeah, money line's different. I like the Stuart Manzardo Contreras. Isn't that the one I already made? I'm actually like, oh, it was Stuart Manzardo and Adele. It was close. So we're on the same page. I have Contreras and a catcher parlay with Shea and Goodman. And then there's the money lines. Let me move my secret sauce over here. Hold on. It's not really anything that fancy. It's just like putting together how I think for home runs, but a few other things. Mostly players moving up in the lineup. Like I know Baum moved up by default yesterday, but he still had a really good matchup. And then Goldschmidt moves up when he leads off. So just think of stuff like that is kind of the point. But yeah, that's some of it. So basically, we're really going to focus on players that move up in the lineup today and then really, really good matchups. That's what we're going to focus on. Like, I don't care what their odds are. I don't care how chalky or not, or underdoggy they are, or whatever you want to call it. Underdoggy. Like today, I've already mentioned, what's his face? Like Dane Myers, we know is going to move up to lead off. So we already like him. Not able to watch the stream today. Can you post a favorite thing when you get a chance, please? Thanks. I did go and like the stream even though I can't watch. Gotta support our leader. Nope, you gotta watch. Omega lol. Mandrake Falls. He can't be loyal to me. I get it. I'll just go cry. Olson, Trout, Below. Below? Belo? Oh my goodness. I'm not really big on Olson today, but he should be okay-ish. Those are just tough matchups too. Those are both lefty-lefty matchups. So I'm not huge on them today, but if you're feeling it, definitely do it. I like Trout. I don't really like Trout at home, but he's got a really good matchup today, so he's fine. I'm in a car with my mother-in-law, wife, and wife's grandfather headed to a funeral. Not ideal. Oh, here we go. Chat GPT BB man at it again. Mickey Moniak is a good pick for the Rockies. There's a lefty starting today, so I don't know where he gets this. I don't know where he gets this thought process from. Yeah, if it was the other guy starting, I would have said Mickey, but he's not. I think Mickey's fine if he plays. You just want to probably take him against the bullpen. You can't win. All right, let's see here. I get so many fucking telemarketers calling me. All right, I can finally use FanDuel full time again. Bichette, yeah, I think he's fine today. I'm going back to back with him. It's funny because whoever said they liked him or asked about him yesterday, I don't think I answered him. I think someone else did. I don't remember. But remember my video, I said, you don't always have to ask for permission. And he didn't. Boy, do you want to go outside? I don't know what he's going crazy. I think he saw a bug. But if you're really feeling someone, if you really like someone, just take them. Acuna and Junior, yeah, that's good. I like Junior always at home, especially. Holy shit, Token! What are Jesus? Thank you. Token's gonna pay my rent today, apparently. You can send those straight to VM now. Well, it's unknown callers, but it's important enough. They are a voicemail. Yeah, usually if it's just some unknown number, I just don't answer it. And I saw a meme the other day where you know how back in the day, like there used to be those ringers that you could pay for that are like your favorite song or something. And now for the last 20 years, my phone's been on silent. So, I mean, I never bought those things, but I just thought it was funny. Answer and try to sell them your picks while I have you on the line. You know what's funny is people walk out of the casino and they like, man, I should have just put my money on the window and just walked out, or just walked back to my car. Saying they lost all their money, and I was thinking I should tell them to follow my picks. Murakami or Colson? Go with everyone. Just go with everyone you like more, Skylar. They're both good picks. It's literally flipping a coin. I think they're both really good picks today because they're both the Miller's gonna open the game and he's a righty, and then Castillo's gonna come into the game and he's also a righty. I would lean Colson. I usually do, even though Murakami has more home runs. But Colson has more experience in the majors, so I would lean him. But you go with whichever one you like. They're both good picks. The advantage also for Colson is if Murakami gets walked, then Colson's going to have more people on base, and then he'll see better pitches. I cashed out a parlay because I had Moniak in. I didn't realize he was facing a lefty. It's possible Moniak doesn't start today, but I think he will. Yeah, my phone is almost always on silent. Like that's why you literally don't hear it ring when I'm. It's literally right underneath my microphone, but you never hear it ring. There we go. Profit boost for my dinger. My dinger, binger, dinger, schninger. Full game injury protect for only 3% of your bet. So that's what Luce has been using. Oh yeah, feels good. Got that FanDuel bag, baby. Who are you guys boosting today? If you already used your boost, I'm curious. For Dinger Tuesday, who'd you use your Dinger Tuesday boost on? Or if you just have a boost on another book other than FanDuel. You like Wood or Soto? Right now, I'm not really on Wood that much. That sounded awkward. He's just a little cold right now. Let's do this. Let's open up this other starting lineup thing since we won't see the lineups for a little while. Yeah, and Nolan is like the Mets ace basically at this point. So he's a decent matchup, but I don't know if I would take him against Nolan. I'm dumb in boost parlays. No. I mean, see, Token, that's the point of a parlay is adding more legs. Boost it gives you a free boost. You know what I mean? So just take your. I don't know what your max bet is for your boost, but if it's $25, just take or take like a long shot. Take a guy that take like Jimenez on Toronto. Boost them. And then they have crazy odds, and if it hits, you get paid fat, Boost Myers today, he has really good odds. I think that's a solid boost. Or Blake Dunn even, if he plays. We need to see if he plays, but he's plus 1,200, So boost someone like that instead of adding people to a parlay. I mean boosting a parlay. Yeah, 25. That was crazy last year when I had $200 max bets on my boosts, which I I'm not putting 200. I'm not wealthy enough to put $200. I'm not wealthy at all, really. But well, tokens helping. Yeah. So I mean, you could even do like Yelich. He's plus 710 right now. You know, Terang plus 790. Like these are solid odds for guys that could very well hit in very good conditions. So I think boosting someone, any of those guys, could be worth it. Like this wind blowing out at Wrigley. Oz, you like the Ozzy? I think Ozzy's fine. Yeah, sure. He's playing well this year. He hasn't hit a home run in a while, but he'll hit eventually. That'll be on it. The yawns are back. LMAO. I'm just saying, you could. I would rather take one long shot than. I don't know how many legs are you doing with your boost? Two or three or four or five or 12. Who else? Who else would be a decent like someone on the Angels? You could do Peraza, although his odds probably aren't as juicy as some of the others. Let's see. He's 590. You boost that. That's not bad. You can even do Grissom. Who else? Just two. That's not. I mean, at least that's more reasonable than boosting like a four-legger. Someone had to say it, huh? Someone had to say it. Quan. Um, I mean, against Montero, I think that's okay. Sure. Yeah. Boost Quan. All right. I'm gonna boost Quan. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna boost Quan, but you can boost like Angel Martinez. You can boost. Even Patrick Bailey's okay, even though he's not really doing much on Cleveland. Where is Quan? He's plus 1300. There you go. Here you go. Here's the here's the parlay of dreams right here. Yeah. But we have to make sure this guy's starting. Oh my God, I lost him. All right, there you go. Plus 1300 and plus 1200. Parlayed is plus 18,100. A dollar pays 100. Well, we don't want a dollar. What's five pay? 905. There you go. We're rich. Chase. Chase is yeah. I actually like him today. I like Chase today, even though I never pick him. But plus 540 is solid odds too. He's been hitting well lately. He had a really nice game the other day when he hit that home run and everything. 2 for 5. I think he had a double also, didn't he? No, maybe not. He hasn't hit a double in a while. Yeah, he's got back-to-back game. He was 4 for 5 here. Was he 5 for 5? Oh no, I'm reading that. I'm sorry. He's 1 for 4 or 2 for 5. Sorry, but he's playing better it seems. Peraza and Dave Myers. Yeah, see I like that. Like we need to start making stuff like that more often, where you kind of go off the wall instead of always taking all this chalk that we take every day. And honestly, the chalk doesn't even look that great today when you think about it. Like Schwarber and Harper are fine. You can obviously take them any day, but they're facing Burns, which is why I prefer. Like Luzardo's really struggled this year, so Cincinnati looks good on paper. Even Judge and Rice, they have a tough matchup. Wood has a tough matchup. A lot of these guys are. The KC has a tough matchup in general, so Witt, Perez, Vinny, they all have a tough matchup. Vinny probably won't even play here. He might, but he get dropped in a lineup usually in a game like this. I actually like the Twins, even though they're actually playing okay. They're better than they were expecting to be. But it seems Buxton probably won't play. I'm guessing he won't play. You think we can get a classic Judge with Tawny Dinger Tuesday? Probably not. No. Maybe I'm okay with Judge, but I don't think Otani's gonna hit. Actually, he could against Canning, I guess, but he's just I don't know. I don't know where his power went. I don't really know. It's hard to pick him. I did pick him on his. I did predict his May 12th home run correctly, which was a week ago. I took him this day and he hit. But as good as this looks on paper, targeting Cannon, I still don't. I just don't really like picking from this park too. Like you saw yesterday was a 1-0 game, which was pretty predictable. Yeah, I mentioned Peters in my video where he's catching a little fire here, so you can give Peters a whirl. Kalinick Kalinick might even be a decent play. Kalinick used to play for Seattle. He was on Seattle for a long time. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, right here. His first 3 seasons he was on Seattle. He might be a decent choice. But yeah, White Sox on paper look pretty good today. Murakami. I like the Murakami Montgomery two-legger. You could take Vargas as well. Yeah, he's probably. I think you're right. I think he's focusing on pitching or something for his hitting. Maybe he's hurt somewhere that doesn't affect his pitching, but affects his hitting. But I don't know. I'm not going to speculate stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do Soto and Shohei, I mean, I'm not stopping you. I think it's okay. I personally wouldn't do it, or I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take Shohei today. Let's just put it that way. His odds are pretty good though, right? Yeah, 290 for Shohei is, pretty rare. So I'm not arguing with you there. Someone mentioned Reynolds earlier. I think he's good. I think you can take Reynolds. It does feel like he's kind of due, right? Like you just feel like he should hit one. But I know he has decent numbers on Liberatory. I'm just not. I mentioned earlier that I don't like researching batter versus pitcher unless they're 7 for 7 with 5 home runs off them. Then yeah, I would automatically take them. Then it's a no-brainer. I also mentioned Garcia's back. They called him up. The password is back. I think he's actually a decent pick today. If you want to go for his odds, he's got good odds. He's a big boy. He is a very large man. Where is he? 6 foot. Oh, he's only 6 foot 163. What? Did he lose weight? No way. This is right. If I remember, he was a big guy. No way. That's right. Anyway, Cameron Yelich. Yeah, I always say stick with the hot batters. So I've already mentioned both of them today. I like Cameron Yelich today. Ben Brown has been fantastic for the Cubs, but the Cubs bullpen is just so hurt right now. Where even if Brown doesn't give up any home runs, the bullpen probably will. But I mean, you can see overall the Brewers that have faced Brown are 8 for 53 off of him with a 151 batting average. So they don't particularly hit him very well. But for the odds, I think it's worth giving it a shot. Like Yelich is only 1 for 9 off of him with a double. But the wind's still good. The weather's still good. So I think it's still worth a shot. Hey, Diamondback. Holy crap. Honestly, just because they hit yesterday doesn't make me want to go back to them today. And Rupp has been really good this year with not giving up home runs. He gave up a leadoff home run the last game they played, the Dodgers, against Will Smith. He led off the game. But he didn't give up a home run the rest of the game. And he's been really good this year. I'm assuming he's like a ground ball pitcher. He's given up 2 home runs in 49 innings. So it's not really ideal. I wouldn't say I like him to target him. Overall, they're hitting well off him. 9 for 20. Damn, that's actually really good. He must have had a bad start that game. Carroll's 0 for 3 off of him. But he actually isn't giving up many home runs, so let's see. How do I... Mm-mm-mm. So this is showing what pitchers the most ground ball outs. I don't know how they do this. This is value 75, but Sandy's actually been the highest. This is actually a curious list here. I wouldn't expect like Jack, Sandy to be up top here, because usually Soriano's up there, which I mean he's 12th, still good. So these pitchers are not ideal to target since most their outs are by ground out. Even Sugano is up here when he was, so he's definitely improved something. Like Paddock's been terrible this year, as we know, and he's down on the bottom. All games, home games, season totals. Like last year, this was probably Soriano. Oh no, he wasn't number one. The Sanchez is always up there, and I hate targeting him for home runs. So yeah, Soriano was 4th. Here's fly ball outs. So Wu is up there, even though he's been pitching really well lately. Even Robleski's up there. Wow. Ray's been bad. Nelson's 4th, so Nelson's a good target. Shota used to be a good target, but he's playing well. Yesterday he struggled, but he's been playing better overall. Italian's a good target. It's kind of interesting to look at those. It's confusing though. So no, I don't like D-backs today, personally. Even their odds kind of show it too. Carroll's 630. If you want to try, I mean, you're not going to see Corbin Carroll with these odds too often. So I'm not going to say no. Even Arenado is plus 1,000. like this isn't the worst odds to try to see if you can get lucky, you know. But I like Giants. Like I like Schmidt. I like Devers. I think Bader's okay too. Some of these guys are looking pretty good today. I don't know who Will Brennan is. So I prefer Giants today. Acuna's odds are down to 440. Wasn't he like 520 yesterday when I did my YouTube video? Somewhere around there. Boom, 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 boom. Is there any games I haven't mentioned? It's awkward, like ignoring a Yankee game at Yankee Stadium, but what's the over/under in this game? They do think it's going to go over 8.5. I'd probably say the Jays might be better here. Because Cease has been solid, and he's just really good. Why are these all open? Literally all of them are open. Okamoto's odds are pretty low. Wow. Yeah, Varsho. Because you get that the right field short porch, so I do like Varsho today, and then obviously he has good numbers off of Warren as well. Sanchez is fine too. I think Jimenez is a long shot. Is probably worth a whirl here at 980. Didn't Clement hit yesterday as well? I don't know if he'll play today though. But yeah, I think Jimenez is a decent long shot. Like he's a guy I'd consider putting my boost on just because. I would boost Schwarber today, but I don't really like his matchup, and his odds are just bleh. They're really low, 198. Even if you boost that, it's like doesn't even feel worth it. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Oh my god. Clean my glasses. I'm a nerd. I'm four eyes. Four eyes nerd. Mm-mm-mm. Of course, you could go Bell again as well. Token. Let's see. Yeah, Josh Bell. He had two yesterday. Ironically, when I like taking someone the next day after they hit, but I actually don't typically take them the next day after they hit two. I don't know why. Just I've noticed when they hit two, they don't hit the next day, but when they hit one, they might hit the next day. But he does have a good matchup today, so McCullers has really struggled this year, so I'm fine. Also, one thing I forgot to mention in my YouTube video was next day people from yesterday that didn't hit. They A lot of the guys that you took yesterday have a good chance to hit today just because they didn't hit yesterday. Because remember, they don't hit every day, so I don't I don't even remember who I picked yesterday, but it wasn't that I didn't do very many. How do leadoffs look today? Because leadoffs did okay yesterday. They didn't do as good as I wanted them to, but they did okay. If you took them, like most of them, because frickin' Edwards hit again. I made a lay of Acuna BR. What's BR? Acuna Bell Blade. I'm not huge on Blade today unless he hits late or if he does hit off the lefty. Luzardo, which I guess he could. What's Blade's lefty splits? Blade was on Miami. I didn't know that. Huh. Yeah, he's batting 133 off lefties this year with one home run. So just keep that in mind. Not ideal. It's entirely possible he might not start in this game, but I have no idea. I feel like he does start. I think he does start against lefties, but it's entirely possible he might not start here. I'd rather go Cruz, Stewart, Steer. Obviously, I like Myers today. McLean. Any of those righties would be better. What's your today equivalent of your Goldie pick, Dane? Yeah, right now it's Dane, but we're just kind of waiting for lineup. We need to see all the most of the I shouldn't say all because we won't see the late night lineups, but I don't really like these late night games anyway. Aside from I do like the White Sox, but I don't really like the D-back game that much or the San Diego game. Um, I like Angels today, and then I like Shea, of course. But yeah, right now Myers would be the equivalent of my Goldie. Schmidt's good today. Schmidt's okay. Yeah, he's fine. I'm not. I would prefer Giants over D backs today because Rupp doesn't allow a lot of home runs. I did like typically after a big scoring game, the team just kind of has a letdown game. You know, it's hard to consistently score. How many runs did they have? 12 runs. And, I mean, they scored 8 here and then 12, but this was also in Colorado. But like, see, like here they scored 12 runs and then they scored 2 the next game. They scored 11 runs and then they scored 1 the next game. That's just how it goes. Like after a huge scoring game, they tend to just have a letdown game. But I also just don't like it because Rupp doesn't allow he doesn't allow home runs. But yeah, Myers. I don't know if anything else because Russ Snyder hasn't he they don't have him leading off against lefties anyway. Like they had Crawford against the lefty yesterday, so I don't know if Russ Snyder's even going to lead off today. Even if he does, he's having such a bad year. I pointed this out. Oh, now he's batting 117. Like he's just not good this year. He's not. It's tough. He hasn't been able to adjust to Seattle, which is a tough hitter's park. But so is Boston. But um, Boston's more ideal for righties because the green you just have to hit over the green monster, which is a short. It's a shorter distance than right field in Boston specifically. Vierling should lead off today as well um, against Messick, which is a tough matchup, but I still don't mind Vierling because his odds are good. He'll still have good odds. I think it's worth. If he was like plus 300, 400, then I wouldn't take him. But if he's like 6, 7, 800, then I think he's fine. And then Acuna's coming back. Jackson Holiday should be returning. So I'll be curious to see if they lead off Jackson Holiday. If they lead him off, then I like him more. But if they have him down here somewhere, then I won't like him as much. But I still think he's worth like a shot for a single if you want to try a single on him. Excuse me. And then let me see if anything else should stick out. I'm curious to see who they lead off for Milwaukee today. I don't know if it'll be Turing or Churio. I think Weatherholt's okay. I don't know who they're going to lead off for Texas, but they're just really hard to pick. It could be Jock if it's a righty. They might lead him off again. I like Shea. He should lead off against Detmers. And then I'm curious to see who they lead off here. Like I said in my video, Nito led off yesterday. I think they would have him lead off again today. That's my guess. I like Sheets, Schmidt, Devers, Bader. Why do they have Bader and leadoff? Interesting. But obviously that's just a guess. There's a bug flying around here. It's annoying. All right, I will be right back once again. One sec. Whoops. On my microphone. Like smacked it. Let's see. Who hit home runs yesterday? Oh, yeah, Cole Emerson hit his first home run. I forgot about that. His first career hit. Home run. Peters, Moreno. A lot of two, all in a row. It's funny. I didn't even realize. I saw Jazz hit a home run, but I didn't even realize Bellinger hit one too. And the day before, I was thinking of Jazz and Bellinger. Kind of figures when you don't take them. That always happens. Look at 7-7-7. Why does that keep happening? Like this right here. Junior, Sal, and Contreras. This is a solid parlay right here. You could almost make parlays out of the day before. Bomb and Bell. Bomb and Bell. That sounds cool too. They both have four-letter names with four-letter last names. Huh? Anyway, just random shit I'm spewing out. Is there anything else? Probably not. Should I go? I could go live later. Should I do that? Maybe go live later when the lineups start coming out. I don't have anything better to do. Possibly. Lau, Ozuna. See, like I'd honestly rather take Ozuna here, just given the matchup and everything. But I think Lau's okay. Cruz is kind of cold, but you know he's Cruz. I did mention Burger yesterday. Starting. Do it, I'll pay you. Well, I won't. That is motivation, but I just want to do it for you guys too. What time? What time should I go live? In like 2 or 3 hours? Give it like I'd say more like 3 hours because that still gives us a couple hours before the games start, and then we can really discuss like players that moved up in the lineup, players that are starting that normally don't start. We can see more injury news, then we can kind of really piece together. But no, we can't allow any overthinking, you know. That's perfect for my time. Okay. You're Eastern time, right? So like one, I'm sorry, that would be like 4 Eastern time if I went live in 3 hours. That'd be 1 o'clock for me. The delay feels so long. Like I'll ask a question and it feels like it takes you guys like 10 to 20 seconds to answer, which is fine. I get it, but like I'll ask a question and I'm like sitting here, you know. Oregano. He's an oregano. Cool. We're both West Coast. I'm Arizona, as most of you know. What time is it? What time is it Pacific? Is it? I think we're the same time. It's 10 a.m. for you, right, James? Yeah, we're the same time. So that'd be 1 o'clock. Give or take. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go live exactly 1 o'clock. For all I know, I can go live earlier than that. But obviously, I'm gonna get lunch and whatever. So I might play PUBG with the boys too. Maybe I can stream while playing PUBG, so I got something going on in the background. You guys can ask questions while I shoot people in the face. I'll be there. There's Oh yeah, there is an early game today. Earlier than normal. It's the Tampa game, I think. Oh, I'm sorry, it's the Marlins game. I had the right state, but I had the wrong team. Yeah, the Marlins game starts at 1:10. So it would start right around when I'm gonna start streaming again. Which is fine. We can mostly ignore that game anyway. We don't have to go. We don't have to put. I'm fine with like Acuna. Obviously, Olson's always okay, but the only Marlins I would consider are like maybe tossing a small unit on Edwards just in case he hits another home run and lead off. But I just I'd mostly stay away from that game. But Braves. Oh, what's his face? Riley is actually my favorite in this, so I like Riley. And then Acuna is fine. It's just like we don't know what's going to happen with him coming back from injury. Riley, ironically, Riley's 0 for 8 off of Braxton Garrett, but I'm still fine with him. Olson's 0 for 10 off of him, so it just kind of goes to show the lefty lefty matchup can be tough. But even the lefty righty here is tough, so you know maybe it's just best to avoid it. Like I'll be honest, I'm not going to put Riley in any of my parlays, but you certainly can. Couldn't imagine 10. Dude, 10 a.m. football is amazing because I work Sundays. Are you kidding me? If you work on Sundays, it's like the best thing you can ask for. 10, and then when the clocks change in, what is it, November? It's 11 a.m. But we don't do daylight savings in Arizona. We don't change our clocks ever. They always stay the same. So that's why it'll move up an hour when you guys change the clocks. Yeah, we can discuss the game while it's going on. I wish I could show them, but I can't. I'll get copyright strike for that. Yeah, I think there's another state. I know Hawaii doesn't change their clocks either. I think there might be like a part of Indiana. No, I think they're just. I think a part of Indiana is like middle, whatever the middle time zone is, and Eastern. So like it's cut in half a little bit. I can't remember. But yeah, Arizona doesn't change their clocks, which is awesome. I like it. What is Braxton Garrett's overall stats? 5.366, 3.58, 5.03. He must be hurt a lot, or he doesn't just start a lot. But he started 30 games here, and he had a good year. This is not bad. 3.66 ERA. What year was that? 23. How many home runs did he give up? 20. I did see there was a state that was going to pass possibly not doing daylight savings anymore. I forgot what it was though. I don't remember if it was New York or another state. All right, well, I'm going to go, shower, do whatever, get some lunch eventually. So I'll see you guys in like roughly 3 or so hours. Bye bye.